Good morning, everyone. A really big thank you to every person who's been going on to Purple Mash and Literacy Planet and doing a wonderful job of completing the task or attempting to get on with the work that's been set. This is the fourth English teaching video. So if you go to Purple Mash, click on To-Dos and launch the app for newspaper, you'll then have this task in front of you. Write a newspaper article about Charlie winning a golden ticket. I've already prepared the newspaper article, and after looking at all your work on Purple Mash, everyone needs to start thinking about making sure that they have descriptive writing, they check punctuation like capital letters, question marks, exclamation marks, full stops and so on. And then lastly, it's really trying to focus on improving the quality of your writing. So maybe it would be a good idea to start the work, do whatever you can to begin with, leave it for a while, and then go back to it and see if you can improve the work that you've already started. Up-leveling is going to be very important. So what I've done here is I've filled out the whole newspaper with the questions that you can see on the left-hand side. So we've got who, and who involves writing a bit about Charlie and his family and why it is so amazing a local boy has won a golden ticket. So I've started it with who. Unbelievable. Local boy Charlie Bucket is the last person to find a golden ticket. And below, write a bit about Charlie. Well, information that you should think about is he comes from a very poor family. Grandparents share a bed, and there's 4 of them, remember. Dad lost his job, and they have very little food to eat. And below that, what's so amazing? Well, you know, Charlie lives close to the factory. He walks past the factory every day on the way to school and on the way home from school. And Grandpa Joe used to work at the factory. So that will help you create some descriptive sentences for who. And then we have where. Well, at the time when Charlie found his golden ticket, he was in the newspaper and stationery shop. So you could think of a good noun phrase for where. Then you can move on to when, and we've got the question or the task. When did Charlie find the golden ticket? I've put in some hints for you to follow. Well, he was walking home from school. It was an icy, cold, windy day. Charlie was feeling really hungry. Remember, he decided not to run around at school or run to school because he wouldn't have enough energy, purely because they did not have a lot of food to eat. And then what time of the day was it? I think you can work that out. He was walking home from school, so what time of the day do you think this is? And then on the far right, we've got witnesses. Well, Charlie was in the shop at the time when he found the ticket, so the shopkeeper was definitely there. And there are other people either in the shop or people who came from outside into the shop to celebrate Charlie winning the ticket. And then the last task at the bottom will be what will happen when the winners go to the factory. So that's under predict. Think about what the other kids are like.